Hey folks, what's up? This is Jeff. This is JTT. That's me how, but I'm awake. Yeah. Whew, man. His talking nothing was knock me out. It took me a lot to keep awake, but somehow I'm awake. How you doing, folks? And it's going to be New Year's Eve for you know it, which means yours truly is going to be hitting the streets as an Uber driver, protecting everybody from catching DUIs and Lord knows what other insane things that befall a drunken person. Let's get a shout out to the person who made that humongous taco, Scott's by the Dam, in downtown Johnstown. I got to provide the address later on today. Not definitely tomorrow, cause right now that's a big taco. That's a King Kong size version of a taco. Yeah, you know that taco got me all messed up. It got me so messed up. So I promise you. You tell rocking one of the shirts here. This will be JTT. Turn around real quick. And a snap. Boom. Just like that. Woo-wee. Wow. And wow. So, 2023 is ending in a bang in the way I didn't expect to happen. Unfortunately, there's two wars being fought as we talk about. Well, there's many wars being fought as we talk about. One is Ukraine. That's the one we definitely know about. And now you got Israel. And I know there's some things going on in Africa. I have a lot of conflicts, many wars, but a lot of problems happen in Africa as well. And my guts tell me it's fighting for the resources that this country is rich in. I wish that this country will pull itself together, start letting the outside foreign countries influence it. I think it's going to get to a point that somebody can unite on Africa together. So you know what? For all our resources, we should pull together. As simple as the other countries. No more. We should be our own sovereign states. If China can do it, and Russia can do it, and the United States can do it, why shouldn't we? And I agree, they should. I say Africa is long overdue to be its own sovereign nation, period. But certain special interest group will not be too happy because a united Africa will terrify the rest of the world. Africa is rich in a lot of resources. Just keep that in mind. Not only that's the gorilla that they don't want to talk about, that's the gorilla they want to keep caged up. You don't want that gorilla running free. That's one. 2024 is around the corner, literally. I think an election. You're not going to tell me that Sleepy Joe is going to squeak by this one. It'll be very, very bad. And yes, liberal Democrats, I said what I said. Because if you try squeaking Joe one more time, well, second term, you think the second term with George W. Bush is bad? No. People's already ticked off with that one as it is. People are already ticked up right now the way this current administration is going on. So, they get the liberal Democrats make it sound like that they're going to turn this nation into a utopia. No, it's not. You want to know what dystopia look like? A dystopic nation? Go to California. Oh, yeah. The same rules and everything else is slowly destroying this nation. I was waiting for the guy to really strike down this state, and that'd be the end of that. I strongly believe that we are in the last days. The way things are going right now. One of the videos I uploaded is about this ballet teacher lamenting that you got these Gen Alphas acting as crazy and disrespectful as ever. And I would love to say she's wrong, but I see some of the kids myself, even I'm going, what the parents are doing? They let the kids run wild. You got some guy on TikTok or I think YouTube or Facebook say like, if you hit your children, you call it child abuse. Like, no, that's not it. The saying goes in the good book, the Bible, you spare the rod, you spoil the child. You commit the crimes, that's because you have to run wild. No. Then you got the destruction of the nuclear family. For some reason, no one's blinking at it yet until crime goes up, violence go up, And every sort of immoral debacle thing that takes place, and it was like, where's this coming from? Look at the home. Once upon a time, about 70 years ago, there's way more fathers at home than anything else, especially in the black, in the black families. There's way more fathers in the home. I think the number was about maybe like 64, 63%. Now it's about 30%. Are you kidding me? That number been cut in half. Maybe more. They got this new wave of feminism. First tell women, you don't need men. Go for the bag. Have as many lovers you want. It's empowering, despite the fact there are women who would be crying their eyes out after each encounter. You know what that tells me? It sounds like they're going against their nature and they're so venomous, screaming, why are you doing this? And the weird thing, by the time they figure it all out, by the time they realize all this, they sacrifice their best years for the worst quality males. Meanwhile, the quality males that should be given it to, not the top 1%. I'm sorry. The top, like say, 5 1% could care less. The top 5 1% got the pick of the litter. The top 5 to 1% of men, I'll put it this way though. If you, young lady, who's like a 5 and a 6, but rate yourself a 10, that one dude who's like a 5 or 1% dude can have his fun with you, send you on your way. And if you tell him like, I will never talk to you again, he be going like, peace. For every one of you quits him, there's at least a few hundred more that will replace you. Keep that in mind. Every time you think you're a 10, while in reality you're not, you set yourself up for failure. Meaning that it's one thing you're a 10 on confidence, no one will ever fault you for that. Never. In terms of confidence, I'm a 10. When it comes to confidence, yes. As long as you don't get overconfident, a 10, sure. Looks, come on. Then you don't think you're entitled to the same top tier guy. You think you're entitled to say, that's not going to happen. In the meanwhile, you're one of the other guys. And by the time you start to wake up and smell the roses, all the other guys who would have made a perfect husband for you moved on. Or worse, drop out of the dating market and you get mad at them? No. These same men are sick and tired of being put in a friend zone prison, only to feel they're going to rot. You know what? I believe that some of them simps going to get some help escaping out of the friend zone. Let's just say I have a good authority. A lot of simps is going to get a lot of help to escape from the friend zone. And trust me, it won't be just one person to help them escape. It's going to be a lot more. It's going to multiply. So you got the one prisoner who finally realized, you know what? I don't need to be in here. He escaped. He broke out. We won't escape alone. He'll break out. He'll help another friend. And those friends help those other friends. And so on and so on. So ladies, if you're going to play this part like think like, you're average, but you're too good for another average guy, I'm warning you right now. These other men so quick to judge as unworthy and beneath you, they're going to disappear. You think the pool of the guys at the 5, 1% is disappearing quick? The guys who are on your level, that's going to disappear too. You know it's bad when a banking institution like JP Morgan making a prediction come the 2030s, 2040s, about 50% of you women, of your modern women, is going to be single and childless. Yes. Now, I know you're going to say, I'll get a child anytime I want. Oh, of course you will. As long as there's some simps around or some pookies and ray rays, of course. But that's not going to do you any favors. Because the same pookies and ray rays you can have a child with, they don't want to be with you. How you think you're going to raise it? I'm praying to God when you have girls only. Nothing else. Because we have enough soft and feminine males. We have enough. Because there's some of your modern women swear up and down, oh, I'll go raise a boy to be a man. No, you can't. You have a hard time behaving like ladies. You gonna tell me you could raise your son to be a gentleman? You alone? Nope. That's a train wreck that's been happening over and over and over again. And I'm tired of it. Really, I'm tired of it. Plain and simple. So I say this to the traditional women. Yes, I'm talking to you. Who's holding it down and trying to keep true. Number one, do yourself a favor. And I know I'm going to catch some smoke this, but I have to say this. Separate yourself from these traditional women who love to go to clubs, go to bars, who love to act promiscuous. That's the key thing. If you know a woman who is promiscuous and try to encourage you to be like that, walk away. Walk away. I don't care if she swears up and down she's your best friend or know some supposedly good guys. And that, no. And no. You know, you gotta be more, you gotta like vet these men more aggressively, especially men who call themselves nice guys. There's some pookies that are ready to swear up and down, I'm a born again Christian. No, they're not. They will be wolves in sheep's clothing to get women these days. I'm being serious. A good man will never be in a club or a bar. Simple as that. You know what a good men are? They're about enjoying their peace. Ladies, if you give that man that peace, you got yourself a husband. The man who you want to be your husband, all he wants is peace. All he wants is know like he comes home from work. I mean, we're to a point we don't expect a home cooked meal. That's how bad it's getting for us. And don't get me wrong, we don't expect a home cooked meal. We just come home, or we want to come home to a nice, quiet house, no chaos, no drama. That's all we're asking for. So can you imagine how shocked would be? We like tired, expecting nothing, and she gives you a nice warm dinner. Say like, put your shoes over there, okay. Or like, put your shoes over there, go take a shower, relax, okay. Okay. Your video game is charged up, got your snacks, relax, okay. I'll go back to the video upload. There's one woman who turned her house into like some type of arcade, concierge, whatever. She made her home. She turned the house more than just a home. She turned it to a haven for this man to relax. The guy was in heaven. And the last place you remember this guy, he played this game, snacked, ate. And the only thing he I love the way how she charged him. Like, how much it cost? It cost so many kisses. Oh my goodness, my heart melted. That was awesome. That was awesome. That's a price I had no problem paying. Well, I if my future wife wants to do that to me, I would want to kiss her. I was like, okay, this is a big debt. I guess I paid the hard way. Anyway, let me stop. So people say like, Jeff, behave yourself. I know. I don't want YouTube guidelines coming after you saying like, oh my. It's good if I don't drink alcohol. I'll be 10 times worse. Oh my goodness. I haven't touched alcohol willingly in since 2014, so it's going on 10 years. Not that I had a drinking problem, thank God, but I see myself, I'm like drinking even a little bit, I get a little crazy. Well, not a little crazy. I'm going to get myself in trouble. I'll put it this way, though. I'm like, I still play myself trying to guard myself, but but alcohol is not. It pretty much like it pretty much opens the door of you getting into trouble if you're not careful. But long story short, a lot of celebrities. Will Smith comes to mind about celebrities. 2023 sucked for Will Smith. Jada Pinkett doesn't help at all. In fact, she made it worse. Then in the end, you hear about other things about Will Smith. I go on like, wow, but at the same time, I stop caring. Really, I don't care. Then you got Joe Smith, former forward NBA player. Here's why I'm thinking Keisha Chavez. He found out that she's an OnlyFans, but the irony, he knew she was in the adult film industry beforehand. So Mr. Joe Smith, were you that surprised? And the funny thing, like Keisha Chavez knows this guy suffered from depression. So doing what you're doing turns like doing OnlyFans and doing other questionable things. You gonna tell me that's gonna help Joe's depression? I'm not a therapist, but it's not gonna help Joe's depression. It's not gonna help the stress. No. The fact that Joe is still alive and breathing is an amazing thing. I'm surprised. Then I hear these weird things about Puffy. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put it this way though. I got nothing to say about Puffy right now, but I gotta have a crap load to talk about January. Oh, trust me. I'm not gonna get too crazy about it because I don't want to be targeted. I'm being serious. I don't want to be targeted. But sometimes I hear about Puffy and all that. But one of the things that caught my attention about is like the connection to him to what happened to Tupac. I'm thinking like, what? But for one thing though, the fact that actually got Tupac's killer, it took him like over 2 decades, but I'm glad it got him. I'm so glad it got him. But somehow Puffy's involved. I gotta look more into that one. That is suspect. That's so suspect. And other weird things Puffy's into. I gotta look at that as well. But like I said, for celebrities, it's been a rough year. The actors strike, finally over. That's good. A lot of films are being halted because of it. Then you got wokeness.com. Yes. I'm talking to these elite who think they're going to push their wokeness on us Americans. They say, enough's enough. Wokeness? What's wrong with you? Like Snow White. We talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. It's been around since the 1930s. Way before Renee Zegler was around. I think before her mama was around. If anything, though, I'm almost positive that movie was around before her grandmama was running around. If anything, though, when that movie first came out, I don't think her grandmama was born. I think her great-grandma probably gave birth to her grandma when that movie came out. I'm almost positive of that fact. And you try to remake it in their own woke image, Snow White and the seven special magical individuals. What the heck is that? Are you kidding me? Am I surprised the movie got trashed and all that? And Renee Zegler, congratulations, you totally trashed the movie. Gal Gadot was like going like, and nobody got funny though. If somehow they make the movie into 2025, yeah, they cancel it a full year. That's a shocker right there. As Renee, I'm saying no, not Renee, Rachel Zegler. Her name is Rachel. Renee, whatever. Rachel Zegler got replaced. Would it become funny they kept Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot still there? And here's the funny thing: Gal Gadot would be rooted for. Can you imagine if somebody rooted for the evil queen to take out Snow White? Oh yeah, that'd be bad. They'd be rooting for the queen to take out Snow White, and the moment the queen dies, people are crying for the evil queen. I say, well, it's that bad. You know it's that bad if the so-called female heroine is booed worse than the female villainess. How crazy would that be? So the Marvel movies decided to tank, which shocked me though. The Marvels I enjoyed. The only thing I can say is that it turned to a high female superhero cat fight. Actually, it's cool, no question about it, but they could do better. And I hope, like I said, Jonathan Majors, he no longer can because he's been found guilty, which I don't know how to call this, but certain actors gotta be careful who they date. I don't care who he dates though, because a lot of people say maybe he didn't date this white woman. It would never happen. Doesn't matter. In this Me Too movement, you gonna tell me if a black woman reported that you're not gonna take it seriously? No, they would take it seriously. Let's ask Puffy. Ask Puffy that one. I promise you that. But they will replace the actor Jonathan Majors, but they're not replacing Kang. They invested too much storyline in Kang. They all switched to Dr. Doom. There's one thing it was all about Dr. Doom from the beginning, yeah, but Dr. Doom has yet to get mentioned. The closest thing that they mentioned Dr. Doom is when Doctor Strange was involved, as well as Wanda. When the Illuminati was involved, and when Mr. Fantastic used the same transport thing that Dr. Doom once used. That belonged to Dr. Doom first, before it belonged to Reed Richards. Crazy. But like I said, I wish this hurry to make the Fantastic Four, which, speaking of which, please, oh please, Kevin Feige, I'm talking to you, sir. Don't you dare, I swear, don't you dare. Don't you dare even think about let them try to remake the Silver Surfer into a woman. Don't you dare. It's one thing you use like Nova, a female, like Herald of Galactus. Yes. Frankie Ray, yes. She's like a Herald of Galactus. You gonna turn the Silver Surfer to a woman? What's wrong with you? The fact they had the first Silver Surfer and the voice was Lawrence Fishburne, I think was pretty awesome. You can find something similar like that. That'd be awesome. I'm okay with that. But you're gonna make it to a female? Why? You might just turn all Marvel to all women if you add it, though, heaven's sakes. And the fact that like for the Marvels, the biggest problem I have in the Marvels, you relegated Nick Fury to comic relief. Are you serious? This guy, in the comic book, he had the Avengers under his thumb, under his finger. That's how dangerous Nick Fury is. And now he's made to a joke. Come on. Now, Invasion, I have to look at it. It's a good story. It was a good series and all that. I wish they had done better. You should like make certain characters weak, too weak. Come on. Other than that, I think I ran my mouth enough. I think I ticked off enough people. Who did I tick off? Oh yeah, I did. Seth Rollins. Yeah, I did call him out, and I haven't changed my mind like that. Seth Rollins. I already said something on one of your pages on X, formerly TikTok, on my live stream and all. But yeah, I'm calling you out. You know, to call out your boy, and I challenge you to a taco eating contest in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. But it's not those little tacos here. It'd be one of these tacos here. And it's literally that big. I'm positive face a foot long, if not more. A big taco eat-off. See who can eat the fastest. Like I said, you might kick me behind in the ring, maybe in the octagon. When it comes to eating, you ain't touching me. I'll be going so fast, you'll be able to see me. Got the hint? All jokes aside and all that, folks. How about done? The tacos still, way my stomach like lead because I ate so much of it. It was good. Oh, that taco was good. But now my body's screaming like, I gotta get some sleep soon. But anyway, folks, before I forget though, once again, I want to thank you folks who are my subscribers, my ride and dies. Thank you so much. Please do not be afraid to spread the words. You have any suggestions what I should not cover and all that stuff. It's still like on things I still got catch up on, finish up like Marvel's whatever got catch with that. The stuff in Marvel, got catch with that. Some Star Wars stuff, I get back to that one. There's another project for Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory to compare the 1971 to the 2012 one. Now I have to deal with the newest one, 2023. That's a new one. That's like, I think this explains the very origins of Willy Wonka. That will be epic. I had to check that out soon. What else? Aquaman, can't forget him. I gotta check him out. Godzilla, Monsters, like I got a lot of work to do basically. So 2023, I did good. I'm very happy. I have 500 subscribers, but like I said before, as far as I'm concerned, I just made it to the base. I just made it to the summit. I've yet to climb up. The fact that I got past 500, I start to climb up. Yes, I got to 500, but that means I just got to the base. I got to start climbing. I got like close to about 530, I think. Around the time 530 subscribers, yeah, because those 30 extra subscribers, I start to climb. I'm nowhere near the top, nowhere near. So I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Cool. Does it mean I hit the top? Nope. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. I didn't hit the top yet. 3? No. 4? No. 5? No. 10. I believe I get 10,000 subscribers. I conquered one mountaintop. I will go for another 10,000, another mountaintop. I can honestly say if I hit like about between 50 to 70,000 subscribers, that's pretty doggone good. Will I be satisfied? No. There's something called stay hungry. Always don't be satisfied. Stay hungry, stay competitive. But always give thanks to every Father who always got your back. I can't do this without him. I'm being honest though. The fact that I'm here breathing, I'm here because of him. Simple as that. Anyway, folks, I think I drove you crazy long enough. I'm here at 10 o'clock, I promise. I'm about to go get some sleep because I got to be at church tomorrow. I got rested because I got Uber for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. That would be a monumental task. But once again, I want to thank you, folks, especially my subscribers, my ride or die. Thank you. Do not be afraid to encourage other people to subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Good night. Love you. And the stream will end in 5, 4,